hold up. I'm gonna put a hoodie on real fast. All right, we're all good. We're all good. You like my hair? Well, you don't get to see it now. Where I get it done? My shower. You know how I style it? Yeah, yeah. That's it. Ooh, ooh. Colonel Sanders. Where's Nay? Where's Daddy? Anyway, no, my shower. My shower. Anyway, what? How are we doing today? I didn't play an ad. Wait, hang with me. You guys likely won't be able to see it anyways, because most of you are subbed. But before we hop into all this, I'm gonna play an ad. Wait, mute. Okay. Wrong button. Go ahead. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long ad so that people won't see them for half an hour. It's running now though, so fun times. What is this? How do I make this go away? I don't want to see news. What? Okay. It's gone. Alert. An air quality alert. Oh god, I'm dying. What is this air quality alert about? Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk. No! Ugh. MSN. Air quality 115 parts per million? Hold up, what's normal? Wait, what's good air quality? What is a oh. Ah. Well, it's unhealthy for sensitive groups. Not unhealthy for everyone, or very unhealthy or hazardous. So we're okay. We're only halfway to being dangerous, so that's fine. Nobody cares though. Nobody nobody was interested in any of that information. Anyways. So how we doing? We want to play some dating sim? I know it's a little different. Hello, Ray. How are you? I'm gonna say, look, I know some people don't like Bella Porch, but what an icon. Wow. I'm impressed. I am impressed. You think chewing gum will work out this? Can I get a nice V-shaped face by chewing gum? I literally can't because my face is not even shaped that way. It's really more like right here. I got big jaw lines. Guys, wait. I have a story for later. I have a story for a little later. Sweet potatoes are elite. Love me some Goguma. You've been fine, loving the day off, but sadly you couldn't spend it with a friend who came home for the week. Oh no! That didn't make very good. I heard that if you want to take a photo, you say yeah instead of cheese, but now I'm realizing that yeah, I still look dead. Well, it says your friend was able to come home, but I'm sorry you couldn't spend it with him. That's what it's like whenever I go home, and I never get to hang out with Lemon. Well, I try my hardest, but last time I went home, I couldn't hang out with Lemon, and it was super duper sad. Man, about sweet potato. Have you never had sweet potato casserole? Or whatever the thing is that we have in, there's a really good Korean dish with sweet potatoes. I can't remember what it's called right now. this filter gets rid of my lips. Like, I don't have much to begin with, but it does that thing where it looks like I have foundation all over them. Yeah. It's still a little rough. It's still a little bit of sweet potatoes are S tier. I don't think I ranked them as S tier though on our tier list. I'm still waiting for the closed caption thing to load. Also for the ad to end, I think it has ended though. It looks like the ad has ended. Good news. Bad news is I had to X out of the captions recorder. Good news is that the captions recorder is working again. You just despise casserole? How can you get burnt out of casserole? That's not very good wording of that. I'm joking. I'm not from the Midwest. Oh, we're missing stuff already. Oh god, it's so loud. It's so loud, but I can't pull you guys back to me. Bring me. There you are. Oh my god. It's so loud. It's so loud. Is that too loud for you guys? How do you feel? How do we feel about the sound? Oh, we missed the opening sequence. It's quiet at the moment. Do you want it to be louder? Because I can probably make it a little louder. Well, there's no sound right now. But... oh, guys, the cat just went in the litter box. Are you okay? So the cat just like rammed herself into the wall and squeaked whenever she did it. Anyways. Let's do a new game. Alright. Right. Space. Ooh. That's how the stream's gonna go. That's how the stream's gonna go. They look so yummy. No. Oh. Hey, look, a rooster. There's hearts in my window. Is this a K-pop group? What? Probably not. 6 is not very... no, it could be. 6 is a fine number. Voices. Guys, what voices do we want for this? What are we gonna pull from a hat? Do we want to just meet the characters as we go? What is the main character gonna sound like? You know I have an affinity for... I love voices. So I could just do it in style the whole time. I don't want to do country space as a main character. Especially since it's like Kentucky Fried Chicken, so there should be other characters that are better suited for it. So that's just something to keep in mind. I could just use my normal voice, but that's not very fun. I could use my normal voice that I use whenever I'm actually thinking about how I speak, and trying to make it seem a little bit more palatable. My announcing voice. Blah! My announcing voice, or my speaking, presenting voice. If I'm able to keep it nice and steady and even, I might be able to come across like someone in an advertisement, but probably not. What else we have? Absolute gremlin. We have the Aura voice. You sleep softly. The morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Or, you sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. We have so many choices. We have so many choices. You don't want me to choose. You don't want me to choose because I'll choose the lamest one. I will choose the most boring voice. I will make you suffer. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Give me something. Is this picking up on that? This is not doing very good at picking up what I'm saying. Do I enunciate that poorly? It's so bad. Wait. Why is server output not updating? Are my words not showing up on screen? Is it because I said you're bad and the words haven't been moving for a long time? I think it's still trying to process ooh. Okay. So I broke something, apparently. We'll just refresh. Is it working now? I think it is working now. Okay. Maybe it'll actually do okay. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, well, if you're gonna be like this, I guess I'll decide. I guess I'll decide on the voice. Be like that. I see how it is. Rude and disrespectful. Rude and disrespectful. What does this button do? I don't know. Well, I shouldn't touch it. He sings softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could become... No! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up. And then you the ceiling. Think about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. Academy of Learning. What a name. That was so creative. Wow. University of School Academy. Your mind begins to wonder. Who'll be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by. You find your imagination getting away from you. You allow yourself to daydream for a bit. Think about the future. Oh, it's here finally. Culinary school. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you're running late. You grab a biscuit and bust out the door in a hurry. A biscuit? I imagine it's a real biscuit. It's a real... Oh my god. Where's Sprout? I want to date the biscuit. Hold up. We have to... I don't trust you guys, so I'll share the moment with Sprout. Because some people can't be trusted. God. I cannot believe you guys are really doing this to me. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. You're right, Voodoo. Aside from my biscuits, because I make the best biscuits, honestly. There's really, like, no arguing. You'll see. I will make you guys biscuits. I get the feeling I'm gonna have that opportunity real soon. Wow. My biscuits bring all the first to the yard and they're like, it's better than different. It's better than yours. That's not a good thing. Yikes! In such a hurry, in fact, I forgot to put on deodorant before. You're sweating buckets and you wish to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Oh, God. No, I don't want to be sweating buckets. The quad, you magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong forever. Miriam, are we gonna fall in love with Miriam? She's the most incredibly awkward person you've ever met. Absolutely love her for it. Do we love her or do we love her? Ginger. Jin. You're kind of in the way. The artist forgot to draw the rest of her fingers on this hand up here. Anyways. What is her voice like? Oh my god. Why did Sister pick out what I was wearing? I had this whole dilemma about what should I wear today, and she shows up in cooking clothes. Like, I should probably wear what a chef normally wears, right? I'm just afraid that I'm gonna come across a more ooh person. I don't want to waste my ooh voice, you know? Good morning, Space Ooh. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited. Oh, I'm a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't still love in the food. What if I'm good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. She's my master parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Since we were little babies playing together and rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most caring person I know. Great. But the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, being left behind and never catching up. My girl always had a flair for the dramatic. So she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. That's rough. Should you talk her? Change the subject to give her some relief. Let's change the subject. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Well on her anxiety, try to change the subject to something interesting. Summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who's enrolled into school. It's a little worrisome, but be fine. Oh, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this. Get this. His name is Harland, and he's not an ordinary student. They say he has powers. Ever since he was born. An egg. An egg? Like a chicken? Be ridiculous. About having powers. It wouldn't line up with some of the other things I've heard. Like, I heard he once thought a bear was just his smile. You both sigh, thinking about a student so that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Me? Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when smacks your books and busted engraved measuring spoons your hands and to the ground. Now the cat is eating the carpet. Yeah. Oh, actually, I love how they spelled her name. God. What a white person name. I'm so sorry if your name is Ashley and it's spelled like that. Ray, welcome back. Ray, you're missing out on so much. It's Ashley. You're tribal. She's totally evil.
jealousy. She can get things she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley?
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You stick to those shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins.
You had to set up a nebulizer for someone. Well, Ray, that sounds pretty important. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. That sounds like you're being very helpful. I'm not. I'm giving people headaches.
Exactly. Name is annoying. Even for the fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had her letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
Her mom probably named her. She has chicken tenders on her thigh highs.
Here knows what perfect shins look like. It's us. We're not going to let you or your weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Van the man has stopped to look at his reflection in a mirror. His lips are so tight that...
Whoa, what?
You can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes.
Van! You rang. Jesus.
She has eyes.
What's the point of the buttons? What?
You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam. Substantially more devious. I can't believe that the university cooking school like learning would ever allow you to attend as students. What a boy!
A man! That's a man. That's most likely a man. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us.
With the first day of school about to start, there's no time to probably tell these two off. So what's the urge?
Yeah, I was definitely running very late.
Let's go, Miriam. See you later.
Hold up.
See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. See? No. You forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. But someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. His name tag clearly says Bob, but it's reading it upside down. The cast is big and it's long. It's
Long.
Oh, Pop, I'm a space zoo. Are you going to hold this door all day?
You're making me feel like maybe I chose the wrong voice for the main character.
No. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me? Or is he kind of cute? It's just you. You must shrug your shoulders before following him to the building. Following him to the building.
There's not very... First impressions of this classroom. There's not very much, cooking items. There's not very much in the way of cooking at all, aside from a doodle of chicken tenders. Not entirely sure what this poster on the wall is, but it looks like chemistry. We got geography, math. Also, it's class starts at 12:20 p.m. Class starts at 12:20 p.m. Who is this man on the wall? Why are there graphs? They're all different types of graphs too, which implies that they're all on different. So like, is one the trend of popularity of certain food? Like, maybe one of the bar graphs is foods that are popular, and then another one is a trend of foods. Okay. My God, Master Chef's space. Her signature dish is cookie salad. The principles, chocolate gravy. It's okay, guys. I'm gonna make biscuits, and I will show you all. I show you all what a good biscuit is. It's in the room. Where to sit. Other students walk in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Late. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. How adorable.
Now, quiet down, everyone.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in her culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, instructor and CEO of UCSL.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect.
What? I Dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up the nuances of dining.
Did he go to school to be a chef, or was he just a chef? I don't remember.
Nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swarm of cherry blossom petals air inside the classroom. Chilly. Someone close the window. And
Christ.
he walks in. He's immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time still. At 12:20 p.m. When the class starts.
You love the dog, Chef. They're so cute. Ray, are you a furry?
And it's him.
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders.
When did the voice switch?
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence.
Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
I'm not a furry, Ray.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not totally wrong.
You're so mean.
And this over here must be sweaty. This over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates.
I don't have a voice for Van Van. It kind of switches entirely.
You know... It's not my name. It's kindergarten class. What's it with you all of your really weird insults?
That's sad.
Try to find Colonel Sanders standing in front of you. Hello. He
Milo is kind of quiet for me. I'm sorry if you couldn't hear it.
Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, and outstretched.
God, Jesus Christ, this is gonna be so hard. Hold up. I don't want to say this.
I spilled my water on myself.
That was very full water.
Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer.
Yep.
Please, use my handkerchief.
What? KFC isn't even that good. I'm sorry, KFC.
You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you. That's what you look. You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment?
What? Arms as big as his waist.
Why are his arms
So big?
the handkerchief? Stretch out your hand. Colonel Sanders places a silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has its natural scent on it.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh,
It smells of the most delicious sugar you've ever smelled.
Yeah, Ray wore a bunny costume. Ray's a furry.
Professor Dog steps in to sit the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world.
Furry.
The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
I forgot that KFC does what?
Then another student enters the classroom, interrupt the professor's rousing speech.
Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss
Quiet!
Nope.
Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher.
No, Ray! One stared at him blankly.
Does no one remember me? God, I want the dog to have my voice and he doesn't.
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I'm finished. Let that be a lesson to you. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable.
Like really, how can you be late to a class that starts at noon?
Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You try to see the student Sprinkles is referencing. Oh, appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands somewhat obedient. Obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his mask and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but school's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decided to try and buck him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? A chicken snack? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he looks up to it. His favorite.
Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student.
The Ew. The professor immediately devours the snack. Your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but fine to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
Rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Sue. There's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me. If you're interested.
Two good options, but what will you choose?
I'm probably gonna sit by my best friend because that seems like the kind of, like, why would I suddenly not sit by? We've been best friends for years, and this is some guy that I...
You can take your seat by Miriam. So glad to have you sit.
The voice is wavering.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course! Best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and the seat opened right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I would never sacrifice friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. 3 whole days. That's like time. So you say, but now that Miriam mentioned it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz.
Yay! A quiz about me.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. Hush! God. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop.
Love the puppy voice. So regal. Regal. Absolutely. That's right.
Forest is to tree, as chicken is to...
I slam dunk.
Feather, come on, guys. Come on.
That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A spork, come on. I wasn't gonna look at the other options. A spork is the only. What are you chewing on? What do you have? He stopped chewing as soon as I looked at him.
That's right.
What do you have? Look, I probably don't care. I just want to see it. Drop it. This is ridiculous. What food is best for a broken heart?
Anything. As it's prepared with love and not too much salt.
Reminds you of the King Corgi of Corgi Land from Infinity Train. What's that? That's right yet again. Is Sprinkles a good boy?
The best boy?
Yeah, that's right. Your total score is a perfect score. 5 out of 5.
Wow. Be honest.
Did you cheat? Oh, nice.
You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain.
Ah, diggity, Space Ool. You scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make.
Every announcement you have.
Time for lunch. We learned everything.
Wow, the cafeteria is any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance walks through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Oh, what a plucky surprise. You are right.
Surprise, surprise!
Yeah, a little bit last minute, but a surprise.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, well, you see, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd, like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. A cartoon where we follow a group of characters through a seemingly infinite train filled with wacky things and dimensional property within each card that shows, oh, interesting, Ray. Interesting. But shh.
Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh.
In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed. That smell?
You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he is very talented, but the rumor is true?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge picked pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. The aroma envelops you. You begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble. And to say, stop thinking and stop eating.
There's a cart with Advanced Society of Talking Corgis, led by a king who is also a okay, alright, yeah, that seems fair. Seems fair. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around. Nope. You look around and notice that every other student has a paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's that's all I'll say about that. What? What, you no, I don't know. I don't have a voice for Van Van.
What? Do you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Sure. No, my dude, no. I'm just, drafting last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him!
Ah. He looked around all nervously to see if Fez is laughing at his sick burn.
God, I'm sorry. Don't, please. Please pretend like that didn't happen.
You want to see what Zeke or Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. She's closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please. Well, the man. If you don't want any.
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one piece of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to a dimension. Alone with your taste buds, dipping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. We can focus our mind and meditate on this moment, try and identify every flavor, savor the moment, and everything about it tells you, and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or we can swim towards the light. I think Colonel Sanders is kind of a dick, a hot dick, but a dick. So we're gonna go for him anyways, as much as I want to just swim towards the light. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure. Heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. Or a man? A flavor? Are they the same? Tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Well, anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was all that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I a secret. I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
But what's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
It's clearly not gonna give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Well, you've got the moxie, I'll give you that.
Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. Then, you can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Wow. What's that? In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched.
Yuck, warm breath. Colonel Sanders. Breathing down your throat.
Your neck breathing down your neck. While you're wrapped up in that food revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside. The quad. Warm chicken breath. Just you pull down your skin after he spoke to you, and it was really important.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
And it sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. On this world, you can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is a perfect moment to show your personality to him. You want him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea. An additional ingredient to really spice things up.
Be modest but thoughtful.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Space Uwu.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
You know, I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
Whoa, this looks like a show. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. No! What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. No, I don't want to become famous with your stupid link.
But if you want to stick around and talk later, we like just chat, just hang out. You can hang out with us, but you can't
Stand stuff like that. I don't want your link.
anyways. No, you did the right thing, Voodoo. They never want to stay and chat. They just want to send their link and beyond. They don't care about the bonds and the connections that we could form.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Wow, what a horrible friend. I don't know how I feel about you, sis.
Naturally, looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of two? That's me and you. If that wasn't clear, want to be my partner?
Sure, Space Uwu. I'll prepare our station.
Without you, is left without you as a partner. Miriam is left standing all alone. Two students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Beep boop beep. Hi. Two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. That duty can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
Clank.
Sorry, Pop, but I think that Miriam will be partnering with Blank today.
Oh, it's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Blank is clearly excited to have some attention. Sits up and begins to roll back and forth.
Warp, warp, warp.
Hold on there. Hold on there, fella. We don't know the assignment yet. Technically, Clint does not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. It's you. You. Oh. Judders and the tail shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now, it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare sounds easy enough. It's fancy and you don't need to cook it. Octopus? Your group mashed potatoes and gravy. That's something that I would pick anyways. I swear I'm not trying to woo him or anything. It's just,
potatoes and gravy. Homemade cooking.
I've been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking maybe we could make something warm, inviting, comforting.
I actually just bought potatoes today.
Mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
Oh, couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red, and the berries too quickly turn away. Go get the potatoes.
No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. My business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me?
No. Jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Space's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember? God.
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old, friends. It's a bib. It's literally a bib.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we, working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Spacesu was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need lots of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this, thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
This makes any sense, but one thing is clear. Shit's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You can ask for some backup here before things get ugly.
We're not gonna turn to Miriam because I kind of ruined that.
I'm here to learn and express myself via cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners chosen at the beginning of class, so let's respect the format, okay? You turned to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Space Uwu as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Space Uwu's natural talent, or their loyalty.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. There are those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot.
What? Cooking what? Oh, okay.
Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly crisp mush texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps, and you know so well why your attention was elsewhere.
You forgot that you have this game, but you've
Finished in person? Oh no.
I know just what to do.
Standards. Colonel Standards. Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful, white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth, brown gravy, smothering your neatly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. Results look spectacular. He would be very proud. What? Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and in a small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stop. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dip the utensil into the mashed potatoes, a heaping spoonful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling a fork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Something.
No!
Oh, okay. Using props? Look, I just happen to have a fork around here.
Scoop up a fingerful, then taste the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy, and realizes that it's delicious. Petrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook up something with so much love and integrity?
Why is the Colonel crying?
Uh,
Hold on right there, Spaceu. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
can I have potatoes face? Makes you want to do a voice time? Wait.
Oh no.
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. This is not a full meal. This is literally a singular tentacle.
Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on battle axe blade forged from my supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long. This is now. It is I who will first bite, and you all will look on with envy. The acting student rushes at Van and swats a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
Is he gonna die? Was it poisoned?
No! Don't! Something about this.
Oh god. There, Ray, there's your water.
You better have some water too.
Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It's been eaten.
I think I left some in the oven. I don't feel so good.
What? It killed him.
Everyone step back! Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. It's the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his self.
Oopsie. It's poison.
The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's performance. Shock has the whole crowd. It's motionless as statues.
Ray. Okay, we'll do it. Just wait. Hold up. Wait.
The glass bell rings, disrupting the moment. It is snapping back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
What does Sprinkles need money for?
Regal, Nico. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Nico ni. Anata no hata de Nico ni. Ega te dekaro yazua Nico. Nico ni tebra tu love Nico.
Was that good, Ray?
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Sanders approaches you.
Right? Amazing, wonderful.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on! You followed Colonel Sanders out of the room. The school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those are the mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I was making them.
They were amazing. tasting them. It reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. In a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Space Ulu.
There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dream with all our heart, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Colonel Sanders says manifest.
Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm here to say inspirational stuff to be the star of the story. Ugh.
We're getting that you're cooking...
Based that character. Oh my god.
Are we talking about...
Van the Man Man? They must Van? Wow.
Are we forgetting that you're cooking literally killed the guy?
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long sigh.
Is a star hair and everything? Yes.
Forget him! We're talking about me. Me! I'm the hero. You killed man.
Hey, you spark monster is here to find the hero!
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me as I was just... How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see?
Did it rhyme? It didn't sound like it rhymed to me.
He's right on purpose, or it's a coincidence. But before we can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based sequence. What will you do?
Attack? I don't know what I'm attacking with. I imagine I can just rip a spork out and that helps.
You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use?
Cook with love.
Cook with love does what damage?
This is a moment you left off?
It just got real.
Attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack.
They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage.
Attack. I go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love does 1 damage. Really feeling threatened.
Spork Monster focuses their mind and draws in energy from itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond?
What defend?
With defense trepidation. You hold your head between hands, butter. This is not happening. This is not happening. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you survive the battle.
Well, okay, I guess I'll just keep attacking.
Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce on the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Vulnerable. Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Pot Pie Power Pinch!
Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork
monster is defeated. You could have done this in entire time. Man only had like 5 health.
You saved me! Injured sport monster scream into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. No student will walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack. You'll never survive my student death load destruction. Sport monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe.
You, continue to surprise me, Space Uwu.
The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Warco.
Orko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you step in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. You begin to fade away. Without energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you.
You know where I live?
The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Like, well, in your dream you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkled is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird.
Nor glad the student was included. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. How are we doing so far? We're at an hour and 23 minutes. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just hop back in. We'll go back in. Maybe I should I'll raise me up a little bit so that we can see everything. Maybe up here? No, we'll do here. We'll do here.
Oh no!
No, I don't like it. I don't like that placement. Needs to be a little higher. That? Really a little a little lure. Like that? Kinda hate it, but that's okay. Anyways. Oh my god.
You awake from day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. Let's go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with this pork monster, she launches into a storm.
God, okay.
Okay, this might sound a little strange, but, I think it might be... like Clink. Like him? Like? Oh, It sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Look like him. We got to talking after class, and well, he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And also the convertible.
It was for the prom.
He was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at
the front of the homecoming parade. He was the convertible that he rode him in? What?
Maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? Well, we definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Let's take the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Why would she say that? Why? Why would Space say that?
Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yes, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wondering, this can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and I did him a big favor. I'm getting some of my own. Oh, please, Miriam, don't tell me. So, I filled my suitcase with them, and I brought them home. He was so nice, he met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. It was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. You're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Fibber.
Please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Well, I'm starting to get the feeling we aren't actually friends, so you're gonna get a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about, well, no, sounds like some kind of witch's potion. But what can you do? Wow!
What type of spices? Well, Miriam is cooking with some, spices. Spices.
Her eyes light up wide. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've spied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you are interrupted. Wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic beauty. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty.
Yes. Oregano. It's very important in cooking.
Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse stance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. If only he would do that to our poor character, who clearly needs some. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh. I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home.
Well, attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What horseful beauty you have. I mean, what a horseful beauty you have, dang it. That's what I just said.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. I don't. Oh, no. Can definitely do that. That's definitely something I can do. A good friend comes to cover for you. Oh.
Wow, good cover.
So just really gets nervous around people that they love. What? This is not helping.
Well, that's a lie. Oh yeah, this is so hard. Thank you, though.
They got food poisoning and all that. And it was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gave a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled.
Can't blame a girl for trying. No, alright, I'm giving it a shot. And then, yeah. There they are. There they are. Wait, hold up. Hold up.
That might match my hair now.
I burnt them.
Yeah, they do match. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. Look. They're burnt. You see that? That's where they got a little toasty. They got a little too close to the fire. That's it's really sad. Oh, I'm still singing. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Don't know the song. We all know the song. I am just a kitten, hardly fit right in. One day, be a great big kitty cat. Singing meow 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 meow.
Hold up. No, it's a game I used to play. This is not the right one. I don't know how to do this with the game going in the background. Hold up. Make sure you can hear it.
Just a kid, hardly fit my mittens, much too small I figure. One day I'll be bigger, one day I'll be a great big kitty cat. Use open windows to go from flat to flat. Meow 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 meow. Just a kitten, hardly fit my mittens, much too small I figure. One day I'll be bigger, one day I'll be all grown up and strong, but till then I'll just purr and sing along.
You ready to go on?
Meow 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 meow.
You don't know this song?
Wow, we did not have the same childhood.
I am just a kitten, hardly fit my mittens, much too small I figure. One day I'll be bigger.
Guys, it's only halfway over.
Kitty cat use open windows to go from flat to flat.
Use open windows to go from flat to flat. I never knew that's what it said. I'm not a furry. I don't know if this is DMCA-able. I'm not entirely sure. It has 2,790 views on on YouTube though. Also, I cannot believe y'all said it's nightmare fuel. It's definitely not nightmare fuel. That is so insulting. Wow. That used to be a comfort song. A comfort song. And y'all said nightmare fuel. That's so sad. So sad. Not a furry. Aha, it didn't work. Anyways, that was fun. We had fun singing there.
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school. Him to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals. Ashley and Van are doing something bad. But the way they're hiding must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimented with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder. I thought it said hunking. But he's coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you are ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Stop acting immature. You immediately dress your kids down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
What is this? What is this his pose? Why?
We can look at what it was they were hiding. Instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the sport monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Actually, immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
Notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They got popped into a wall and tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
Oh, they're playing.
Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Beep beep.
Light must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he runs right over Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. Do anything.
Whop. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Womp womp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Word.
Jump to attack Clink. But Clink shocks Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. It must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen.
Wait.
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. A staff for the ages, the poorly detailed chicken. Maybe I can help with your business plan?
Ooh. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's painting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Speaking of dogs, mine is being weird. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you are ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles gains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do.
Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. You doing, Sebastian?
When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Space Ooh.
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talent, perhaps? You reach out for it when... But Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron.
What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit?
I made a mistake. Your apron is left in tatters. The entire glass looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even... No. He even got to taste it. Can this be the end? Getting between a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice.
No. No. Like for the day? Because even that's a lot. Okay. This is fine. We start over at day 2. We just gotta get through this again. Fake ingredient. I can remember all this. Stand back. Glass of water.
You grab a glass of water and gulp it down. It's crisp, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. You owe me $6.
You owe me $6.
Excellent taste. You, to yourself, jeez. I should pay better attention.
Dang. Oh, okay. It's tempting to start over, but I don't know if it really makes a difference.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on!
God.
Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights...
Oh my god.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared via timed not him. Via timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is the charts. Alright, you're on. Competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Space Ooh. I'll be watching your performance.
No, we're all performing. as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students. Please, settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least, not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the word "time ready."
That's what I'm talking about!
Stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and you managed to hit gravity on day one. It feels like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does 100 degrees Celsius? That's right, but how would you have gotten into school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs? There's 11. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust. Wrong!
I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Okay, next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget from where you came. What are you doing? Someone's doing some interior decorating. It's very strange. Sebastian! What are you doing? Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Where does it come from? Small town where big dreams are born. Try to shut out the noises of your brain now and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. Wrong! Notice Colonel Sanders. I believe in you. I believe in you, Spacey Woo.
He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except now he's watching you totally makes you forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders.
How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take? What? What a hog, I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicious baked biscuits? Woof woof. Really struggling to keep up at the next station over. Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. Make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in a stand mixture. No! No!
You know nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Bethulu does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
This is no! There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. No!
When you hear everyone talking, you realize just how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Spacey, no!
Jesus Christ. But you're not fast enough.
And your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Hander shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
It's just, this wasn't the only way. No. We're starting over. This is not the only way this can go. I would never put my biscuit dough into a stand mixer. Okay. Okay, here we go. A dramatic announcement. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I hit. We gotta try again. I don't know what I hit. What are you doing, bud? Okay. Right. You're on... Okay. Aru. Stand corrected. Okay. Right. Okay. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Had to know that. 11 spices. Also had to know that. Vigilance. Is that what I said last time? Hold on. No. Gratitude? That makes sense. Gratitude makes sense. What are you doing? Okay, you're on. Timer, right. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. Dun, 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 100 degrees Celsius. Dun, 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 dun. 11. Dun, 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 dun. Gratitude. Dun, 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 dun. Small town where big dreams are made. Aroo! Try to shut out the noise and focus on, silence. That's right. Colonel Sanders believes in me. Oh my god. Colonel Sanders winking. Grr, stranded, what a hunk. Focus on the challenge. Gondola. So it doesn't matter. I do it anyways? No! No! Okay. Well, this is sad. I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate, but then I'm gonna put you all on Kokoro because somebody won't shut up, and so I guess he has to go potty or something. He's not a good boy like Sprinkles. I'm pretty sure we were definitely told to refer to as Mr. Dog, but we still call him Sprinkles for some reason. Seems like a lack of respect for me to me. Just saying. Yes, Kokoro time! If you don't know what Kokoro is, how could you not? It's you guys play. What do y'all want? Werewolf? Or gladiator? Or something else? I mean, whatever y'all want. I wasn't gonna put you in the training center, though, because that feels... I don't know. It doesn't feel as interactive. Not much competition there, you know? Werewolf is a fave. What is sorcerer? I don't want to play as a sorcerer. I'll hold on to my Nigiri for a while. Werewolf? Alright. Hold up, let me switch you over to this screen. Right, it doesn't pop up. Sure, it's working first. I gotta move me back down. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, and we'll go ahead and get you started on the werewolf. The warrior werewolf. Do auto mode just in case. Alright, guys. Y'all play you some werewolf. Button. And I will be RB. Yeah. Wow. Wait. Didn't y'all vote for that one first? Is that not the one y'all tried to vote out first? I'm confused. I'm confusion. I've accidentally gotten into an argument. Really an argument. But a going back and forth with Sprout about needing help. Will somebody send Sprout a picture of the villain? So that my point can be made. Because, look. You know what? No, I can do that. I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I can't zoom in on Discord, though. That's my face. Anyways. Let's get back. Let's get back on track here. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
What?
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, on account of Space Uwu's injury.
You see, Sprinkles began to lick his doggy chops as he locked onto the dish.
But, I suppose you two should at least tell us what you prepared.
Ray, I'm a bunch of biscuits in disguise. That's how we know. Because I'm a bunch of biscuits in disguise, so I would know. Well, because I am the sweetest, I skipped it straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Space Uwu to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
I might not be the best chef, baker, whatever this is. Ray, you're being summoned on Discord. But I have watched enough of British Bake Off to know that this is not done in 10 minutes. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly, but the French version.
Ray, tell Sprout that I don't need help, okay?
Also, you know who would eat this? You know who would absolutely love this? Hangry. This is the kind of thing that Hangry would eat. Just like as regular dessert. Just... That's your standard. Yes, yeah. What can I say? 100% correct. What can I say? What can I say? I know you too well.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but He's not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he, places a soft-colored finger on his lips.
Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. The dip of sauce sticks to his mustache. Let's just internalize this rage. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Forever.
No.
Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he actually are in love and have decided to get married. And he wants to ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
Look, I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
Fine. Can't leave me alone. I'm a loser. I'm fit to fill your fryer. Be master chef.
Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
Yeah. That's exactly what I think.
Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends.
The actual Colonel Sanders seriously did. Like, the actual Colonel Sanders, he didn't do chicken until, like, he was retired and dying. So, yes.
I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight.
I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
You remember an episode of Little House on the Prairie about him? Huh?
Seems like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was gonna amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
Colonel Sanders changed his focus. You can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yeah. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the sport monster.
Orko, the sport monster, is here to fight the hero! Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu?
What did you look at?
Well, we're dating Colonel Sanders.
I'm sorry, Gorko, but we already battled you last night.
That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them.
Are you stronger than Borko? Wait, would be so far behind. Did y'all call me a furry? I don't see anything in Discord. Wait. Oh no. Oh. Sending.
Ah, yes, that's Gorko.
Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. Well, it's just that we beat Borko pretty easily. So, I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I get back, I would.
I think what Space Uwu was saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
Well, I suppose we really don't need to fight. I mean, it's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Oh, of course I do.
Inspiration strikes you and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this.
Whoa! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp.
Nope. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You human ones?
Gorko!
The book! Well...
No. I was Chihuahua. But I was a student in this class at the school until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book?
Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. You find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on those dark and evil magic. Now you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile.
He's a chihuahua! Angry! He's a chihuahua! Watch him be hot!
Okay, yeah, sure.
You need me, don't fear. I'll be there.
It, sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Space Uwu. Together, I am sure we can defeat them.
Yeah, you must have missed that.
Hangry has a thing for... No, okay. Ooh, there's a line there, and we're gonna keep that line. Yeah, furry is what I meant.
There's nothing wrong with the name.
Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
Personal info? You have to imagine what Colonel Sanders' home life must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out.
Oh, Colonel Sanders, are you looking for a housemate? Cause looky here, the urn, not really a fan of the urn or the stuffed chicken, but also the artwork is a little rough. But I'm just saying, what a view, what a cabin, a nice A-frame, a beautiful fireplace.
Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. That's not Danny DeVito. That's not Danny DeVito. It's Big Colonel Sanders.
No, actually, I can totally see where you got that from. It kind of looks like Danny DeVito.
It's baby Colonel Sanders.
Stepping inside. Oh,
It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude.
you saw this game once. Now you're just depressed. This is the way people advertise. No. You know, KFC isn't even good. I do not like KFC. I'll eat it, but I have so many other chicken places I'd pick before KFC. Yeah, free game. It's been entertaining, that's for sure. But also, KFC is, especially, I had KFC in Korea once. It was not it. KFC in Korea was very bad. Also, I was shocked whenever I was in Ireland and I discovered that they had KFC in Ireland. I didn't realize. Okay, the mashed potato bowl is okay. It's edible, but I wouldn't say finger licking good. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, actually, Colonel Sanders, it's funny that you say that. Have you ever heard
Of chocolate gravy? It goes on biscuits. It's an alternative to normal gravy. Or cookie salad. Cookie salad is another one. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Sanders will never stop manifesting. Oh, I moved my light.
Well, there's something. It's just a side dish that I'm tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
It's collard greens.
Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy? Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him? Keep it a secret. Just for you.
We're gonna keep it a secret.
Actually, no, I've said too much. Please, forget I ever said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack.
Oh my god. Okay, well, at least one of them's growing on you. Eventually, cookie salad will start to grow on you too. I can appreciate a good secret, of course. I mean, in fact, I've got many, nearly a dozen in my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope that you could learn to trust me with yours.
Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it'd only be fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious.
Yes, well, about that, you see,
Yes, Colonel?
I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake.
Oh no! The ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true?
I didn't share with her the right one. I tricked her. I lied to her.
You're angry with Colonel Sanders for lying, but the fact that you revealed his secret shows that he was probably right to do so. You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices?
But I lied. I lied.
You see, we had only just met, and I had to make sure you were trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless.
Well, but I didn't share it. I shared it with my friend, Miriam.
Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed, but now that you've come clean, we can start building our relationship as fellow chefs again.
I promise to be honest from here on out. I think you do.
I'm counting on you.
In that case, I present to you my original coleslaw.
It has to be coleslaw? Coleslaw? Also, KFC coleslaw, my nose itches. Is like too sour. I don't know what it is, but it's too sour.
They accept the word associated with veggies, extra lovable snacks as the day of dead, and someone changed your funeral program.
It's not that bad, Ray. It's not. It's because there's no salad in it. It's got fruit in it. There's no veggies in it at all. Hot blood chocolate sounds horrible, and I'll stick with my chocolate gravy. Too much vinegar on the coleslaw. Exactly. It's probably to make it last longer. They probably do that because they have to, like, mass prepare it. Ugh. I just had it on me. I just had coleslaw on me. My nose still itches. I'm so sorry. I'm dying.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway.
Magnificent.
Are we gonna share this final spoonful? Is he gonna feed it to me? Am I gonna feed it to him?
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
You,
I don't know, it feels like you're about to use me, Colonel, but okay.
do you, mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental guy. And but chocolate gravy is but sure, why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. I don't think I'm gonna eat anything that has blood in its name.
You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. There are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions.
So this is okay, great.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting at the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize that it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. This must be where he keeps a secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? And then it dawns on you. No! As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note.
I really wish I didn't have to read that with my own eyes.
Can chicken be prepared sashimi style?
No, it can't.
the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up.
Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?
What? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. It's...
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze.
Sometimes I wish I could see what this stuff was before I clicked on it. But your curiosity would literally kill you. Yeah, y'all would both be dead, because, Ray, you sound a little curious too. No, you cannot eat raw chicken at all. So, missed part of it. Comb with block of silver hair.
Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. It's a wig?
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller doesn't mean only.
A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No! It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's...
Episode of Wife Swap where they exclusively ate raw meat. Oh god.
And that's the actual Colonel Sanders.
Wait! Hold up. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They eat fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them.
Oh, what? That's not what's happening here at all. This is not what's happening here at all, but okay.
You look closely and there's a short inscription. My friend Pete is.
The ghost. That's also Colonel Sanders.
This photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? The lake crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle?
Sanders is immortal, but also, like, ages. Can pick what age he is.
Who framed a baby picture of just themselves?
Probably the same type of person who would make their face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Alright, guess we only have one thing left.
You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? That's actually...
Wow. Imagine feeling that. Imagine putting someone's clothes and smelling it and being like, oh, home is where the heart is and my heart is right here in this. Wow. Couldn't be me.
Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you.
Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. cold. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I got a little cold, and I thought this might warm me up.
There's an entire fireplace.
Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace.
It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer?
Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving so fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. You should be home studying. So overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. No.
Why is he crying? What?
Yes, Beisuwu?
I honestly think that this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Sequence.
God, that was a mistake.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell.
Yeah. No, it's totally normal, Ray.
Today's the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Well, it's some...
What?
In some jurisdictions, it's even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and cracks water at the side of it.
Me too, Ray. Me too.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
You can't eat chicken and biscuits for every meal. It's meticulous. It takes Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're, a perfect match?
How presumptuous!
My cuisine and your, taste buds, that is.
Such confidence, such grace. Would he be the world's greatest gift to a cook? The cookery?
Flatter him.
You know, I think we make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Oh, overcome with emotions and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Oh, never speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Because I had the heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I had worries that something might have happened to you. It's okay. It's okay. I was just... But now that you're fine... but now you're fine...
It's like...
But now you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me yesterday after school. I went on a date. I can't believe that. Since I've been partnering up with Clegg, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time with each other, getting to know me, and so I said, yeah, sure. I didn't get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? Is that the typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? Not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, yeah, whatever. Following up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection was wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals at the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking your pop. Though he himself might not grasp onto that fact. Not quite grasp onto that fact, because, you know, he's pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. The sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
Oh, you can get your swirly dipped too.
Why don't you pick up someone your own size?
Because I am literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Space Ooh, suggesting I pick on the defenseless horse.
Now, twisting my words and I won't have it. Clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I will never give up. Never.
Naturally intuitive. Okay, sure, yeah.
It arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Beisuwu, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fine form by this afternoon. My hand just got ground up in a mixer. Somehow I don't think so. I probably should have gone to the hospital, but I didn't. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I was broken nail winning so hard. Well, technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What's he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Excuse me, Space Uwu, I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Space Uwu.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt
to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa. That's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? Oh, I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
Well, I can think of one just fire away to find out. No! God. You open a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the end of the page. I could use a spell on, I could use a spell here. It says that, will erase anything I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming exam.
That's way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else, like not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Oh, no, don't do it!
I'm so glad it gave me the choice. I really didn't think it was going to. I thought I was gonna have to do it.
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Let's wait. Sprinkle stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is completely silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched out on a cherry tree outside. Sprinkle turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who knew Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Spoosoo, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
But before he can go any further, the love drama spills over into the class.
I told you, save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Adam and Plank appear to be arguing, but you still learn to speak Plank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Let's just form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. And then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Beep.
Hmm.
Clint begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Amount of No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clink. Clink drops out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clink slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Mary? Aw, are you okay? Okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Our tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't hate anyone. We're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Brightens up. It might be the wind pushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and big enough for both of us and what else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or like this whole year, so what? You're a special person who should settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. I'll give you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I'll bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it! The location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent.
We haven't learned anything this entire time.
A chance to beat the pants off of the supposed man-man and his equal counterpart, Ashley. Planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Space Ooze famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to do it to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Space Ulu, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it off. Visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something very delicious.
You usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you.
That's up about the practice dish, because I feel like it's a bad idea to leave it.
Oh, okay. You got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can, smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. They do have a distinct smell.
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, it's burning.
No. I can tell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
The moment of truth. Wow.
Oh, wow. That's, it's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The fun shootout is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got.
I don't mind pot pies. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie that you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes. Their usual over-the-top scenes. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and simple sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Buster Blaster.
Is the game is Food Wars on a budget? Yes.
Van flexes his pecs as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roll.
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's your all-time favorite meal? Really? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Yeah, I'm okay with the frozen one sometimes, like if I am starving, but my mom makes fresh casserole type things, and I consider a pot pie casserole, even though I know it's not technically.
Self-destruct. Clank gets to be plugged in? David quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You don't like veggies in it. The veggies are important. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win after another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? But the hard way. What is magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders, that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gets a subtle wink from across the room.
I believe in you, Space Uwu.
Miriam notices too. Always believed in you, Space Uwu, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You starting to notice that Miriam is at your station. for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? I'm food. Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Peas are some of the better of... Between peas and green beans, I'd pick peas.
Oh, that's sweet, but
No! Oh, noodles.
what am I thinking?
Oh. No, we were just outside. Hush.
Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. The boiling pot explodes, sending flying backwards. The white noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve, the spork monster.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I always wanted to be top chef after, actually, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
You can feel the spork monster winding up to tell you a long, involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there.
Actually,
Maybe I should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up,
You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck! Give up and drop out.
I was born on a Tuesday, I think. Mood. I suffered a huge setback. You don't know how you could ever win.
It was noodles.
Summon extra power. Summon it. Manifest.
Shh.
Can you do this? What it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as color energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for...
Yes, Besu. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me.
The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn off the time, which would have been super useful, because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and it can't be served. But don't worry, dear Space Ulu, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost.
Right, exactly.
Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All we should make is mac and cheese. And time is almost up, so you're really gonna need it. But, Colonel Sanders, what about next? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
The rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
What?
Hey, guy! He would be... Colonel Sanders would be a Slytherin.
I'm not a furry! Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting...
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students.
With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
You must now present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. And Ray, exactly. He is a Slytherin.
It seems we're missing some students. Hop, Clank.
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hang a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It, looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Oh, well, somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
5 students. There's me, there's Colonel Sanders, Miriam, Van Van, and Ashley. There's 5 of us.
Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow. 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time comes for me to eat. Miriam, please, step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Oh, sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal had been
devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big hug. Thank you, Space Ulu, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in Exhune urchin shell topped with caviar.
That sounds really expensive, and I sure hope that you cooked the urchin well.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That is exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Oh god.
Down to sniff at the uni, but uni. But he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reaches back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch.
My tongue.
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue.
Disqualified. You made a 20k in a single night in Stardew? Nice.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified? For glamour?
Don't discount simplicity.
This is the last you've heard of me.
Oh, goodness.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously lapped up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Ashley, time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That's so fancy. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food? At a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, Space Uwu? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yes, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disturb the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Oh, God.
My nose is always so itchy. Does anyone else have super itchy noses?
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she cannot keep her toothpaste routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley starts to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either.
Oh, goodness.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the
There's so many voices. Hold up, we're getting there.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become...
Oh, what began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing. And it completely blows me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, then you pass. You get a pass, you get a pass. Look under your seat, there's a pass under there. Everyone passes the class, even those of you who died in the process.
While everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl, they all seem to transcend this reality and into another dimension. We win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The menu item is so impressive, even the van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is completed, has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. To get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance.
Some Turkish delights, I like some Turkish delight, but some Turkish delight I do not like.
Compared to the massive, high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog is in the house!
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? What?
Actually, but everyone. Yeah. Anyways.
Vic and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to right the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghost allowed at graduation. It is clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together... Hey, it's a spark monster! He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
Student tries to finish what he has to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know she's gonna do great. She's also so adorable. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Could command such an entrance. It arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crowd?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for, the school's dean.
Oh, no, I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. That was I was really about to sit there and go such and such, and then I realized it says such and such. Okay.
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clink, who's late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank. I am not of this earth, and I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What? What?
I actually feel like I knew this. I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This is time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal just opens?
Okay. Alright.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it.
Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. This is strange. Howdy, classmates.
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The end? That's my dish.
No, it's not the end.
As a feast on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Spacesuit, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just, waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Just to name a few.
Gimme a man after midnight. Someone who can help me pass the nighttime. I can't remember the rest of the words.
Well, it truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
What?
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Space Ulu.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
But who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward?
Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? You live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll in a pastry school.
Oh, my dear Space Ulu, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end.
You know what? I wish I'd ended the first time. If finished the line of special trash for right. Yes. Swimming in ice cold water. Yep. I hate that one. Ugh. In the nude. Anyways. was... You mean there were animations? Anyways. So essentially all I've learned from this is that Colonel Sanders, according to how the company portrays him, is a narcissistic dick. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. He's, you know, I would have liked some, maybe some choice, you know, so I go for maybe one of the rivals and we could see a villains to lovers arc or something, you know, because there wasn't, it didn't feel like real love, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Journey is an acid trip. It was something. That was really, really something. Not necessarily bad something, but it was something for sure. For sure, for sure. What do you guys think? You would love to make that shallow personality spatula be not so shallow in the end? Yes, yes. I feel that, exactly. I would be more than willing to help her develop her personality. That's all I'm saying. If she needed some personality to borrow, they all could use a little bit more character development. Maybe Colonel Sanders, no, he felt evil. He felt mean. He just felt mean. That's the vibe I got from that. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's me. What? Angry? Angry, respond to my message. Yeah, that was interesting. Wait, before you sleep. No, never mind. But I don't, okay. Ah, what? That is, there we go. Okay. We are going to do a raid tonight. We got, I don't know how to explain. I know one of Hangry's friends is doing a charity stream. Or mutuals or something. So, we are going to raid that stream. They're playing Apex Legends. So that'll be fun. Super fun. Go ahead and yes, charity stream for Rad. Go ahead and drop a follow before we raid. Because I haven't done that yet. So, you should totally... I forgot what it was. Oh god, I have it pulled up, but... Oh no! Too bad you're yeah, mood. But the support is always helpful. Just being there, you know, participating is super helpful, and like, you know, I'd be interested in doing a charity stream at some point, but it's like, what if I set one up and then And then I'm stuck there alone. It's just me all stream, and I'm like, goals, follow goals. Old friend from high school. Okay, cool. But before we do this raid, I just want to remind you guys that on Friday we're gonna be playing Phasmo with Smozart, unless I got the date totally wrong. But as far as I know, this Friday we're playing Phasmo with Smozart and friends. God, Ray. Ugh. And then Saturday, if we can find people, we'll do Jackbox. If we can't find people, we are Ray. I'm trying to speak. If we can't play Jackbox on Saturday, I might try to finish Dream Daddy, because I haven't done that. And then Sunday we're gonna be back to grinding hardcore worlds until I can actually finish one. Speaking on a stream, yeah, making coherent sentences couldn't be me. But anyways, that's, yeah. And then I'm gonna work on my stream schedule. Also, I'm working on actually uploading stuff to Ray. Ray. Working on actually creating content for YouTube. Speaking of that, I'm going to be splitting my YouTube into a VOD channel and an actual content upload channel. And then I'm gonna start uploading all my VODs onto YouTube, probably. Yeah. So that's fun. We're gonna go ahead and start this raid. If you want to follow me in other places, what you can do... Jesus Christ, Ray, I'm gonna water you in a second. How do you feel about that? You want to follow me in other places, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,